welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm sorry for bringing you all the same map in the same day. I try not to do that. I really try to. I try to make the maps varied for you all, and I try to make the weapons varied for you all too. Even though in a post you all said that you all love seeing me use a VSS. But, I pre-upload things and then I pre-upload things again. So, it's kind of like a scheduling conflict that I didn't think would happen. But maybe I'm making a molehill or a mountain out of a molehill here. Because, regardless, I'm going to try to make things interesting for you all. And sometimes that depends on other players, and other times it depends on me. And I want to say on Dark Field content that it depends on other players. Because y'all know how I play. I play based off of sound and catching somebody out in the open. On Dark Field content, there is no sound. All you hear is a bush and the occasional bird chirp. And that's it. With an obvious gunshot or two. Like the ones you're hearing in the background. And remember what I said about catching somebody out in the open? Yeah. I miss. He moved as soon as I fired. And that is really going to suck. Because, look, now he knows that somebody sees him. So I put my LD6 away, and I bring it back out and I reload it. And I put it back on my back. Notice here how I turn away from him and then make sure I'm not aiming down sight. The little things matter. Also, remember what I said about running up hills and shit like that? Ready for this shit? Wait for it. Wait for it. And shots. He did that because he saw me running up a hill. And colors and shit like that. Now, what are these gunshots happening over here? Well, I don't know. And I'm going to leave the M2 carbine guy back there. Because I kind of want to... Yo, there's some heavy gunfire going on in that direction right there. I kind of want to play my game within this game. And how do I play my game? With comm stations. And there's one right there in that house. But there's also a window open. Y'all remember the days when you first picked up this game and you tried shooting at somebody and you got surprised as hell whenever your weapon didn't reload? Yeah. I want to say that's what happened to this guy. I want to say that. It's sad because this is probably his like 5th or 6th game, I want to say. And yes, I know he has on clothes, like actual clothes, not a raincoat. But, hey, the proof is in the pudding. So, about the window, I close it. And why do I close it? Because if it's open again, then obviously somebody's in there. This door as well. The things that the game don't tell you in a tutorial can and will save your potential life in your next game. If that sentence confused you, then you must still be new to the game. All I'm trying to say here is cover up your tracks, people. Close the doors behind you. Because to a hunter, and this is when I realized that time's safe in a barred, time's safe in a barred house or in the same area. A hunter will look at an open door and be like, okay, somebody been through here. And all you gotta do is keep leaving doors open and they will eventually find you. Duh. Close your doors, people. and this is my another little tip of advice to have, never fully unload your weapon. I'm going to shoot myself in the foot when saying this, but I'm going to try to do it in the next video that y'all see. Whenever I have any kind of weapon, do y'all notice I never fire it out completely? As in, I don't empty the clip. I always leave one bullet in the chamber and then reload when I get into a gunfight, which is very rare because y'all know me. I try to go for headshots and headshots only. Again, the things the game does not tell you. So I get the idea of putting down some fake glint right here. And why right here? Because the time safe and barred house are right to the right of me. Or to the south of me, rather. And there you go. Time safe is being used right now. But I spot somebody right here. Any weapon could take him out. That's a question. What would the weapon be? Well, it could be anything if I can see him. I hear him, and I'm thinking, oh shit, he's going to come over here because he heard a time safe open. Well, no, he's not actually. He's heading up that way. Alright. So I'm thinking there's a comp station right there in that tent area, the campsite area, so go ahead and pre-aim over there. But there is none. And then that's when I see the damn airdrop carrier symbol on my compass, and I'm like, oh, so you're overweight and radiated? Okay. Let me go ahead and find myself a suitable firing position. Right here is nice? No, the hell it's not. No, it's not. Grab the fuel. Right here is nice? Yes, it is. I'm gonna try to take him out. But you see, the thing about this game is that whenever you fire, the servers are so bad, according to a viewer, the servers are so bad that you gotta lead 10 feet in front of you to a guy who's 1 foot in front of you. It's the truth. And I believe right about here is when I realize that if I fire once, there's no recoil. Actually, I found out a bit too late. Because now he's already up the hill. And I put the airdrop in the exit, thinking he's going to go that way. But he's already gone. Oh, no, he's not. He's still there. Am I going to get him? Well, I mean, it'll be nice. It'll be cool, I guess. But if I do get him, he's already at the exit. So I'm going to leave too. But then I say, nah. Because he took like, what, 7 shots maybe? And he's still alive? And then the time safe is still going off too. So all I'm doing right now is making myself a target for the guy that's in the time safe right now. Think ahead, people. Because look, what is he going to do whenever he unlocks the safe? He's going to come out and try to find the next available person to get. It makes sense, don't it? Okay then. That's why I was about to put down the fake glint in this area to try to make him slow down so I can catch him walking. But I don't have any more fake glint, so I probably already placed it by this point. I'm waiting for him to come outside. Oh wait, no, I do have it. It's right here. I'm waiting for him to come outside, but he might be scared to come outside. And yes, I meant to say that phrase. It's a good-ass song. Now, the real airdrop is about to come down. So like I said, I put down that glint facing him, or facing that area where he's about to come out at. Hopefully he's about to come out at. And I'm going to get closer to him. When I say closer, I mean as long as I can hear his footsteps. But, as you can clearly hear, somebody just fired off a round in there. Why? Now I'm on top of the hill where the safes are, and I don't hear anything. So, maybe the guy with the carbine is in there and he's getting shot at? I don't know. I don't know. Well, you see how I went prone right there to see if I can hear anything? And I still didn't. And I'm still in the vicinity to try to hear something. And I still don't hear anything. So, what's happening? Now that airdrop is right there in front of me. as you can clearly see on the map. And then I get the idea. Well, it's dangerous, but I can run past the airdrop, make myself a target for anybody who's still around, which I think there is because this is dark field content and hostile bushes are plenty. Run past the airdrop and use the detector. Because, hey, it is on the other side of this little hill over here. So I'm going to try that out. And I am legitimately waiting to get shot at from somewhere. I legitimately am. Because we know this area, this little crevice right here, it's the path that you cross going north to south or from east to west. And on either side of this little crevice, there's usually somebody waiting for you. Usually. But not this time as it seems. Not this time yet. So pro tip to all my players out there who are just starting this game. Never stand directly in front of the detector. And you're probably asking me, well, how else am I going to use it? Learn from sweats, people. Learn from sweats. I'm not saying I'm a sweat, but I learned this. I'm learning what I'm about to show you from another sweat. Walk up behind it. It's going to be tricky to use, and you can't move as far, or move around as much, because then you'll be out of the radius of the detector, so you can't use it. But step behind it, use it, and go prone behind a rock. And you're somewhat safe from the hill, but not really. 2 people left. And so, that's pretty much the end of this encounter. But I want to point out something. If you watch the part where I hit both the safes and check both of the dig spots, name the amount of times where you were in that exact scenario and the game was like, you know what, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. I mean, it didn't hurt to check, unless somebody put booby traps on those dig spots, but it didn't hurt to check. You know what I'm saying? So even though I only got 1 kill and I missed 1 dude, it's because I ran around the map and actually did stuff that I came out with a respectable amount of XP. So all my new players out there, I would encourage you all to do the same. Be opportunistic. Keep your tracks hidden and try to stay out of people's way. Because 9 times out of 10, if they see you, they're going to hunt you down and try to kill you. I hope you enjoyed this one, because I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.